Ladies and gentlemen, all you fantastic Gungans and droids, and a big shout out to all of our Twi'leks and Torgrudas out there. Today's video, we got a couple things I want to get on your radar as we start working our way into May 4th and the release of Jar Jar coming out this Thursday, May 2nd. I want to get you guys ready. There may be a chance double drops are happening, so I want to make sure we get that on your radar, start getting you guys prepared just in case it does happen. And we have our login award for next month, and the conversation's starting. Is it going to be Trench, a General Skywalker capital ship, or are we maybe working towards something for the Ahsoka TV show? And we got a couple other freebie stuff going on in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So coming over, speaking of freebies, well, this wasn't free, but hopefully you guys are able to catch it. Literally moments before my Grand Arena lock-in, I don't know why I said it like that. They gave us the TB, Territory Battle Compensation Awards that we ended up missing out. Was a little bit delayed. Nonetheless, here are your rewards. Mine came out about 27 minutes ago, so right before the Grand Arena lock-in, they thought it was a good time to give their rewards. Luckily, I was able to catch it, and I was able to quickly take my crystals that I got in the Kyrotech as well from their rewards, and I was able to get myself the Master Luke, the Gear 12 very, very quickly. So luckily, we were able to get it, but again, kind of sucks that it took them that long, and I'm kind of a little mad because the good packs, the relic packs, the 500 crystal packs, they're gone now, and I was kind of hoping to use those Territory Battle crystals. I guess the bonus for missing out on the Territory Battle was not playing the Territory Battle, so they didn't really give us anything more than whatever your last previous crate or star count in the last Territory Battle. So just want to make sure you get that on your radar. Hopefully it's inside of your inventory, but let's get on to the good stuff here now. So, May 2024. Got our calendar preview. Now, normally there's a bonus login award calendar that you have to go on the web store and pick up. We don't quite know right now what that login is going to be as far as I have checked here. But right now we're seeing Ahsoka Tano as our login award. Now, in-game currently we have Qui-Gon Jinn as our login award, which makes sense because we're waiting for Qui-Gon Jinn to make an appearance inside the game. My guesstimation is probably next week is when we're going to see Qui-Gon Jinn, maybe next Tuesday. Let Jar Jar happen this week. Qui-Gon next, and we'll probably get Kenobi. Maybe they'll do both at the same time. But nonetheless, it makes sense why we had this. But now the question is this Ahsoka Tano business here. So we're going to be wrapping up the Phantom Menace stuff, semi-shortly, within the next couple weeks here. But the question is now, this is about the time of year in May when we start getting new ships that might be needed later on in the later part of the year, later part of the year. So Ahsoka Tano being the login award is kind of a little bit interesting. It could either be one, maybe 501st related, maybe make General Skywalker better. Maybe it could be related to the Ahsoka Tano TV show potentially. Maybe an Omicron for Ahsoka. But really what I'm starting to see is people maybe percolating the speculation about maybe a General Anakin Skywalker capital ship. Because last year we kind of had two oddballs thrown at us. They're really kind of out there. Number one, Admiral Trench. And people are kind of assuming, I'm kind of in this boat too, that Admiral Trench is going to be kind of following the same path that Darth Malgus took, where Darth Malgus came out a year later, the Fury-class Interceptor came out, and then, of course, Leviathan came out shortly after. So that's kind of the primary speculation that Trench is going to get capital ship. However, the thing that, if you want to follow a pattern, we already had a dark side capital ship. It usually goes dark side, light side, dark side. It's only 3 Big Daddy capital ships. So if we want to follow that pattern, this year would be a light side capital ship. And if you guys recall, last year we picked up the Marauder, which was the other oddball unit. Trench being one, Marauder being the other. So that started maybe we have a line on maybe building up a Galactic Republic fleet. I mean, you could build 2 technically. There are a lot of leftover Galactic Republic ships. Yeah, I guess there is Mace Windu, but not everyone's using Mace Windu. All the good stuff goes to Kenobi. Then you got, leftovers for Mace Windu. So just putting it out there. Ahsoka Tano's our login award. Would love to hear your speculation. Could something be something with the Jedi, Galactic Republic, 501st, maybe the Ahsoka Tano TV show, or maybe the capital ship? Because if you remember last year, as I kind of already pointed out, about May, June, we get some ships. I think the year before it was like April, May when we got some ships for front end. The Outrider came out, I believe. Actually, I can just pick it up here. Outrider came out last year, I believe, in April. Yeah, so April. So usually the spring, late spring is when we start seeing ships drop here. Raven's Call was kind of an oddball June 7, but wasn't used in the Profundity lineup. It was meant to be kind of like trying to keep Home 1 preserved, which didn't really preserve the Home 1 fleet. But nonetheless, generally ships required for Big Daddy capital ships usually released sometime April, May. So putting on your radar, I think There could be a chance. Again, it's hard to really tell which way we're going here. So I think June, May is when we're going to probably see what the big capital ship is of the year. So that wraps up the Ahsoka Tano portion here. I just want to kind of throw this your way as well. There's going to be an event coming, the Phantom Menace, which I believe is just going to be a new player event. If you see it in your inventory or you're in your event, I could be wrong, but it's got some cool freebies. You know, you're going to get yourself Qui-Gon, you're going to get yourself Maul. We have, Gary, where are you going? A Droidica, Ayla Sakura. So I believe if you already have these, you're not going to get them, but nonetheless, freebies are freebies. Kind of cool for a new player coming in if you're trying to celebrate the Phantom Menace festivities going on, which I'm looking forward to seeing it back in theater. I had a ton of fun watching Empire Strikes Back in theater. It's like almost reliving the magic. Not like I was back when Empire Strikes Back came out, but it made me feel as close as I could possibly get. People cheering for Luke and Leia and, you know, the Darth Vader stuff. You know, it was pretty cool. Oh, no, that was not Empire Strikes Back. It was Return of the Jedi that I saw in the theater recently. I believe that was the latest anniversary for Star Wars. Anyways, I want to get that out of the way. Last thing, I want to get on your tactical scanners here. Now, I wouldn't panic, but one of the things we usually get for May 4th are, you know, you get cool bonuses. You know, they used to give it like an inbox of freebies. Of course, we saw the light speed bundles already not too long ago that I'm sure a lot of you guys are already excited for and already kind of figured out which ones you want to get. But besides that, we usually get some bonus drops, double drops that we have here. And this is last year, so this is not this year, but last year and many other occasions before, such as May 4th and other kind of, you know, things along the way on the path. We have double drops on light side, dark side, Cantina, Fleet, and mod battles. However, we're coming close to May 4th here. We haven't seen any data mines yet. So the reason why I'm kind of bringing this up now, if you're someone that wants to place a bet and you want to really predict and capitalize on said prediction that double drops are going to be coming, you kind of want to start hoarding your energy today. However, what I would maybe recommend if you want to kind of take the more conservative approach to all this, because I get it, double drops is one of the best times to really capitalize on your resources, farm a character faster, farm the gear, whatever that you need to get chirotex, whatnot. I would personally recommend, just because, you know, that extra day of energy you could put to use, if anything, maybe wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow we might get maybe an update potentially, and maybe the data mines will pull something out, and then we'll know 100%. If we don't see anything by tomorrow in the data mines, it might not be happening. However, I'm going to throw a skeptical approach to you guys here. Call me skeptical, you know, capital games, you know, funny business goes on. I kind of want to play the negative route here, where Capital Games might be trying to withhold this information through the data mines. They don't want to be in data mines. They don't want to make the announcement until we get much closer to May 4th. Because why? Well, because not as many people would be hoarding energy by then, which means they could probably get more out of you buying crystals potentially. So it's kind of a gamble right now. I'm just giving you pure speculation. I just want to let you know that if you are going to go full on speculative, you want to try to capitalize on this and hope that something happens, or you're not going to miss the energy if you do hoard it for a couple days, you kind of want to get started today if you want to hoard for all this stuff. But I just want to make it clear, nothing's confirmed. There might not be double drops, which would be a bit of a bummer, but I want to believe, I'm feeling 60% confident there will be. And I just want to make sure you guys have it in radar in case CJ's going to play funny business with us and like tell us the day before. So I would expect maybe an update tomorrow. Maybe they'll tell us what's up on May 4th. But the wait and see. But nonetheless, I just want to make sure I give you the info. What you do with the info, it's totally up to you. Just like it's totally up to you to come over here, have a good time, which I always greatly appreciate the time and camaraderie that we have around here. Looking forward to all the May 4th stuff going on in Star Wars, as well as getting our hands on Jar Jar Binks this Thursday. And maybe I got a little funny thing as a May 4th celebration coming up, and it's kind of Jar Jar related to. Anyways, if you like, comment down below, subscribe so you're not missing a thing, and most importantly, always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be